ahead and get the pre-show match going while I type up the social media thing, and we're underway. Let's see here. Just to make sure I'm on Twitch. Looks good there. Just like how fucked the reach is on my Facebook, considering most frequently my what is it? My actual posts are links to this program, and I know Facebook hates that. They really hate it when you go outside of their platform. Bandana is the gentleman in the red, white, and blue trunks there, taking on Randy Orton 03, if I'm not mistaken.
One, two, three.
Like, early career Orton was really fun to watch. Like, I talk a whole lot of shit about Randy Orton now because I do think he's just genuinely uninteresting as both a character and as a wrestler. But, you know, like 15, 20 years ago, I did enjoy watching Randy Orton matches. Although I suppose that's kind of the trouble with WWE, isn't it? Dan Bandana just really taking it to Orton 03. I wonder if it's one of those confirmation bias things, but it really just does seem as though that technical spin maneuver happens so very close to the corner turnbuckle so often. And I'm sure, no, it does also happen elsewhere in the ring. I just don't pay attention to it because I don't get to comment on how people's have been tripped up into the bottom turnbuckle. Ooh, picture perfect dropkick from Orton. Still. Man, Dan Bandana just all heart. He's doing it for America. But like a 1980s America that never existed. So like, who could say if it's bad or not? Southpaw was fun. It's so rare in the last like 5 to 10 years to see WWE doing something that is good or interesting. And it's fucked up that one of those things was literally a commercial for Kentucky Fried Chicken. So the Dan Bandana character, so WWE had like a YouTube series. Oh, damn. Crossface, 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 hand surprised to see the crossface. They had like a YouTube series where they would like pretend to be a like wrestling show from the 80s. So they would rebrand all their own characters and have them play like weird 1980s caricatures. And Daniel Bryan, he played 2 characters that were rivals of one another. There was Dan Bandana, the like all-American, like American guy, and Rene Beret, a guy who's like really his only character was that he was French. Yeah, I'm sure I did. And yeah, it was like genuinely one of the most entertaining things WWE's done in the last 10 years or so. 10 years might be too long a window. Maybe they've done something interesting in like 2012. Okay, yes, that is exactly, yeah. Oh, John Cena is genuinely a good actor. So yeah, he did really well in that role. But yeah, one of the most entertaining things WWE's done in recent memory, and it was a commercial for Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's really sad how, in what a state that company is in. But like, you know, the most fond memories I have watching that show, like Raw and SmackDown specifically, I suppose, those are, you know, between 15 and 20 years ago. It really and truly does feel as though that company's best years are behind it. Especially with the announcements from this weekend. Where they intend to set the wrestling business back by about 30 years in terms of on-screen product. But Hey, appreciate you dropping in, Jamel. Always good hanging out with you. And that includes right here and right now. Let's see here. Swing back over to Blake's House Arena. You know, Nick actually did have, you know, make 4 pretty good recolors for Hurtem's gear, so put some of those to use. But, yeah, I believe it is almost exactly time. I do love it when the pre-show match respects my time as a broadcaster. And, you know, they don't go over. They want to make sure we are right on time to start things off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so let's not waste any more. Everybody get on your feet, make some noise for another edition of Blake's House Professional Wrestling. Welcome, Blake's House Wrestling fans. If you were tuned in last week, well, if you're tuned in last week, there was no Blake's House Professional Wrestling. Took a brief break, and that could not have been more favorable circumstances for the Blake's House Wrestling champion, Josh Kaiser, because 2 weeks ago, he was taken out of action in a tag team match, Team Lake Mary going head-to-head. Excuse me. No, that was 3 weeks ago. Have my schedule mixed up a little bit. Taken out in a tag team match with Colby and the #1 contender, Shawn the Swashbuckler Satchwell. That means he's had 2 weeks to rest up. 2 weeks to heal that neck of his, because he is scheduled to defend the Blake's House Professional Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in tonight's main event against #1 contender Shawn Satchwell. But let us get back to some action from 2 weeks ago. Of course, we are witnessing the meteoric rise of Mr. Top 16, and you know, we talk about this every time he makes his way to the ring. That Mr. Top 16 title, that is something he truly lives and breathes. This roster has only expanded. It has only gotten more competitive. But he can consistently be called one of the best. And it looks like he might be aiming a little bit higher. He has been building win after win, possibly in the hunt for a championship. We saw him go cross-promotion last week as he took on I'm a Bear, and this week, Zero Lopez, the man that has just been taking on marquee matchup after marquee matchup, looking to test himself against the best. He has called out Christopher Worzalla. He wants a shot against Mr. Top 16, and we're going to give him that match this evening. But we will have to see, will it be the unstoppable force that Christopher Worzalla appears to be, or will Zero Lopez do the impossible? Will he pick up that statement win that he has been so very hungry for? Well, certainly only time will tell there. And additionally, 2 weeks ago, Team Robert Walsh and John Newton taking on the Alpizars, picking up a key victory in that matchup and making themselves the #1 ranked tag team. They are going to be competing tonight for that Chopshop tag team title against Babyman and Floyd Bartholomew. They have held that title with a vice-like grip for months. But this is the most serious contender they have ever had to face. This team is hungry, they're motivated, and most importantly, they are wrestling some of the best matches of their lives. And that will be tonight's semi-main event. Of course, that is not all we have got for you this evening. Of course, it would not be a Blake's House Professional Wrestling without the Mag.Lo Open Challenge. And we'll be getting to the Battle Royal for that a little bit later in the program, but let's not waste any more of your time. You can see that opening contest set up for us here. Matthew Knapp taking on Hans Hurtem now. Shawn Satchwell, he has climbed to the top of the singles division. He has earned himself a championship opportunity, but we have not seen a challenger for the Knicks Wrestling Organization Championship. We have not seen a challenger for the Judgment Professional Wrestling Championship, despite Mr. 5-star Jason Solarion's best efforts in quite some time. Both of these Knicks Wrestling Organization stable members smelling some blood in the water. They so very badly want a title shot, and what better way to start that climb with a marquee victory here on tonight's program. And Matthew Knapp and Hans Hurtem, they are both going for exactly that, and that match, it's right now. Matthew Knapp, a wrestler's wrestler when he wants to be. He mixes that amateur wrestling background with that truly off-the-wall, unorthodox style. Although, Hans Hurtem, not too different. He is so very capable of out-wrestling you, but you know, he prefers to be a little bit tricky, be a little bit deceptive. And I suppose the question going into this match is going to be, whose style is strongest? They are so very similar in so many ways, and yet so wildly different. You're going to be seeing that as soon as Knapp goes to that amateur wrestling background. Those suplexes and throws of his, quite effective, but just the raw technical prowess of Hans Hurtem, spectacularly impressive. But hold on, the first fall attempt going to Matthew Knapp. Back switch again, and a back elbow shutting down that opportunity. These men playing this match fairly cautiously. Big drop kick attempted, but Knapp able to sidestep it. That is the challenge. Fighting somebody so similar to yourself, they are prepared. Big Japanese style arm drag. They are prepared for your best. They are prepared for what it is you are trying to do in the match, because they are looking to do exactly that themselves. Hold on, back switch, but no, arm drag will shut that down. And just this is an unusual degree of cautiousness from Matthew Knapp. tactically, as I said, he's got that unorthodox style. Ooh, going for that mount tackle, but this time it is Hans Hurtem able to predict that offense and evade those significant blows. But right now, it looks like Knapp looking to out-wrestle his opponent. Wants to possibly make some sort of statement. We know that, of course, Brad Chad, the man standing at the top of the mountain, a true wrestler's wrestler in Nick's wrestling organization. It's possible Knapp looking to send a message to him as well. A machine gun-like series of chops from Knapp, and he goes for the cover right away, but only a count of 1. And those big chops answered back with a series of boots to the chest, and here's your receipt, my friend, and a falling fist right into the heart. Looks like both of these men looking to pick up the pace just a little bit here. Going for the mount, no, rolling through, cover 1, but only gets 1. Back switch, and no, Bulldog will shut down that suplex attempt. And now Kimura hold locked in. Big hip toss, and a crushing chop to the chest. Hold on. Pile driver dropping Hans Hurtem right on his neck. And this time, that is exactly what he needed to get that mount. Hans Hurtem looking stunned here. And picture perfect suplex from Knapp. And again, just putting that amateur background to good use. On Knapp going high risk. And a huge frog splash off the top, and it is extraordinarily rare you see Knapp going to that top turnbuckle. He is almost certainly looking to make some sort of statement tonight, and another frog splash goes for the cover, but Hans Hurtem fingertips on the bottom rope. This match will continue, and again, this is just so very unlike Knapp here. Wrestling a totally different style of match. I don't know if it's his opponent here. Hold on. Flying cross arm breaker. Hurtem trapped in the middle of the ring. If it's that he respects the man across from him so much, or it's the man at the top of the tower that he has his sights on, whatever the case may be, Hans Hurtem is struggling to find an answer as Knapp rolls through, but Hans Hurtem able to roll and hold on, and possibly the commentator's curse, but Matt Knapp going back to that patented dick-based offense. You can see he's a little bit winded here. Possibly just that pace of the match. He's unable to keep it up for too much longer, and this could be where Hans Hurtem turns things around. Sliding dropkick right to the side of the head. Picture perfect dragon screw leg whip, and Hans Hurtem, he is getting himself fired up now. Going high risk himself and twisting moonsault, but no. Back switch and shut down. Hans Hurtem in control. Brings the arm, eat the feet, but no. Oh my God, belly to belly overhead suplex, but Knapp rolling right through it with all the experience of a classically trained wrestler. Matt going for that mount tackle once again. Snapmare will shut it down. Going back to basics. And at this stage of the match, when both men have given so much to it, those fundamental holds prove to be crucial. But belly-to-belly overhead suplex, and Knapp tumbling to the floor. Made it to his feet, but struggling to stand tall. And he may have gotten into the ring just a little bit too early. Huge vertical suplex. And Hans Hurtem in the driver's seat. Arm drag, getting Knapp out of harm's way, and once again, those fundamental holds going back to basics to keep himself alive in this match. Hold on. Blizzard suplex, cover, 2. That's got to be it. And 3. Count, fall. And it's clear Matt Knapp came into this match with a goal in mind to out-wrestle the technician that is Hans Hurtem. And for the most part, he was able to do that. And that was a major factor in him picking up a victory tonight. And, you know, as we're getting into making those statement victories, making a case for yourself, why the champion should take note of you. This is exactly the kind of match that you need to have. And yeah, appreciate you knocking that bot out of the chat, Jamel. Like, while I am calling a match, it is just too difficult for me to focus on reporting and banning bots. And granted, yes, they are explicitly hostile, but I feel like the people in my chat are smart enough to not engage with those. So, like, I don't feel too bad about letting them sit for, like, 5 minutes or so if I have to report and ban it myself. But all the same, hey, I've handed out a handful of swords here, and y'all make my job easier. So I appreciate that tremendously. Plus, swords are cool. Let us see here. But let us go ahead and keep this show rolling here. Like, I've been flirting with the idea, like, earnestly have, of just being like, what if I got into sword fighting? Unfortunately, this is the worst time to do that, both because we are in the middle of a global pandemic, and likely will be for the foreseeable future. And also, work has just, like, been giving more aggressive schedules. So, like, hey, when am I going to find the time? Yeah, when am I going to find the time to learn how to use a sword? But someday. Also, I drew this match up, and, like, I am certain this matchup has already happened once before. And it did not really occur to me until they were both on the screen. And that's on me. So I think I will call an audible here, actually. Because I don't think Solarion has fought Joey. I mean, I suppose it's not a crime to reuse matchups, but also, like, in matchups that don't have any storyline reason, I like to keep the matchups a little bit fresh. So yeah, I think I will sub in Joey here. It's plausible that this matchup has also happened, and I've forgotten about that, but who could say? Regardless, whatever the case may be. You know, as we said in the open of the show, people are looking to make statement matches, looking to pick up major victories in pursuit of their division's championship. Solarion has had his eyes on one goal. Ever since Kurt London won the JPW title, he has just his sole focus on becoming champion, on besting the man that he used to call a friend. But lately it has been rough going for him. Speed bump after speed bump on the road has made that somewhat challenging. It may very well be that he is not going to be the next challenger for Kurt London's title. As just JJ, Joey Bagi, all strong contenders, also vying for the same championship. Well, Solarion's got an opportunity tonight to pick up a victory over one such contender. Joey Bag of Donuts, a man that is just truly an unstoppable force. Those super kicks of his, positively deadly. There is a reason he is consistently in the top 5 of the JPW roster. Always in contention, and that may be why Solarion wants a match with him tonight. He needs to let people know just how serious a challenger that he is. But for Joey, it's really exactly the opposite. A win tonight merely confirms what we've already known, that Joey Bag of Donuts is a force of nature, but sometimes it is just as valuable to show your work, to prove you are what people thought you were. And that is exactly what Joey Bagi is looking to do tonight, because that match, it's right now. Joey making his way to the ring. For such a long time, he was the uncrowned king of Judgment Professional Wrestling, and now we talk about Kurt London's title. Kurt London, the man that would knock Joey Bagi off the throne, but Joey has nearly as much incentive to get back to the top as Solarion does. But Solarion, you know, there is a saying, a man by the name of Terry Brewis once said that spite is a powerful motivator, and that is precisely what drives Mr. 5-Star. He cannot stand to see his former best friend, his former mentor, at the top of the roster. A man going by the name Mr. 5-Star, second match of the night. Kurt London, very rarely outside of the main event. And you know that eats at him. Big drop kick from Mr. 5-Star. Just, and hold on, toe kick. Joey going for one of his own, but the agility of Solarion, nothing short of spectacular, able to evade those big strikes, and he is going to need to put that agility to use, because those legs of Joey Bag of Donuts are packing dynamite. And right now, Solarion just utilizing that lightning speed, putting a boot right in the chest, rolling through, able to escape the lariat, but toe kick followed by a soul butt kick. Able to slow Solarion down just for a moment. Absolutely gorgeous arm drag. Goes for the drop kick once again, but again, Solarion just too fast for him. Dragon screw leg whip. But Joey scrambling to his feet, able to protect himself. Of course, you see Solarion's manager, JBIII, at ringside. Watching on. Hold on just a moment here. As the arm's trapped and tarantula hold locked in. And JBIII getting himself involved in this match early on, and that could become a problem for Joey here. Oh my God, Joey possibly looking for a Rana, but Solarion had it scouted. Power bomb applied, folds him up, but only gets a count of 1. But right now, Solarion in control in a major way, but stop me if you've heard this one before. Shooting star press from a standing position. Joey just biding his time, looking for that big counter punch, or more specifically, counter kick. That is all you need. One clean hit can mean the difference between victory and defeat. And that is Joey's style. Uncover 1, but only gets 1. And Solarion just colliding with the referee. It's unclear if that was intentional or otherwise, but Joey going for the cover. Nobody to count the pinfall. Joey possibly a little bit frustrated here. Closed fist. Harada going to let that slide. Again, referee's discretion typically likes to let these competitors fight. And a big body press, but no. Solarion rolling out of the way, and Joey Bagi just colliding with canvas, but still has the wherewithal to sidestep that dropkick. Both men just slugging it out here. But a European uppercut will flatten Joey Bagi. And a flipping big boy into the center of the ring, answered back with a DDT. Fired to the corner turnbuckle reversal. And once again, coast to coast, we are closed fist in both corners. And now, Boston Crab applied. Solarion barely able to break out of the hold. Wheel kick colliding with the back of the head, but Joey utilizing those legendary strikes of his. And a Funk Salt will connect. Going for the cover. 2. And very nearly picking up a 3 count right there. And as I said, the kicking ability of Joey Bagi, nothing short of spectacular. But hold on. You know what this means. Going springboard, elbow buried into the black heart of Mr. 5-Star, but JBIII inserting himself into the match and buying Solarion just a little bit of time, and a devastating series of strikes, and one more enziguri for good measure. Joey right back to his feet. Snap suplex center of the ring. And Joey trying to get himself fired up, trying to get himself back into this match. Hold on. Basement dropkick and a star shot to the jaw, but Solarion, he's not finished, and that could cost him. Did not go for the cover after the star shot. Barely able to kick out of the super kick. And Joey starting to get fired up here. Big body press once again, but a foot on the bottom rope. Oh my God. Boots buried to the chest, or that's what I would say if Joey were wearing shoes, but again, JBIII just making sure his man has an edge in this contest, and very nearly picking up the victory, rolling through, double stomp, and Mr. 5-Star with the 5-star frog splash goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, only gets 2. Joey, you can see he's getting angry. You can see he's getting frustrated. Once again, spite is a powerful motivator. He's found his second wind, but Solarion just continues to pour it on. Sleeper hold locked in. A back elbow saves the day. And another devastating super kick goes for the cover, and JB3 again getting himself involved in the match. And it is going to be an extraordinarily tall hill to climb. Solarion has every edge you could imagine in this match. Hold on. Sent to the outside. And JB3 again just inserting himself into this matchup. Just punch after punch. Harada's count at 10. But Joey able to return to the ring, but the numbers game beginning to pile up on him. Picture perfect enziguri. Solarion going high risk, and another 5-star frog splash, but no, Joey still back on his feet. Enziguri throwback. Fired into the corner turnbuckle. What's Solarion got planned here? And another star shot connecting right to the side of the head. And he is not finished. Knee just crushing. Hold on, Joey rolling through and stealing this one. Possibly didn't get all of that star shot knee. Joey rolling back up to his feet. Able to sneak that cover in, and Joey Bagi, a man that is so extraordinarily talented, so extraordinarily gifted, even after all the abuse, even after the man disadvantage, able to pick up the win. And again, he just had to prove why he belongs at the top of the card. He was able to issue that reminder in a major way. Gotta say, that is almost certainly better than the match that I had slotted in there would have been. Like, kind of found a plot partway through there. Of Joey overcoming adversity. You love to see it. But let us keep this show rolling here. As right now, you know, with Walsh and Newton challenging for the Chopshop tag team titles tonight, the tag team division will once again be broken open, win or lose. This could be anybody's shot at raising themselves in the ranks of the tag team division. Right now, they are going head-to-head with the Alpizars. The Sinners just spectacularly gifted submission specialists going head-to-head with two strikers. They say styles make fights. And this is a tale as old as time. As Grappler goes head-to-head with Striker in tag team action, and that match is right now. Sinners just making their way to the ring. It's been quite a while since they have been on Blake's House television. Particularly with how opened up the tag team division is. I am sure they see an opportunity tonight in picking up a win against the Alpizars. Eric and Linda make their way to the ring. Every competitor in this match is a decorated champion. The Sinners, of course, having held Blake's House Tag Team Gold. Eric Alpizar, the first ever mixed martial arts champion and a former trios champion with his wife, Linda. Right now, Eric Alpizar going up against James Sins, and again, that styles matchup on display here, but right now it looks like James Sins looking to brawl with him a little bit, and thus far been reasonably successful. And the first hold applied tonight actually awarded to the Alpizars, or at least the first submission hold. Series of knees to the gut, but Dean Sins able to push her off, but no, right back to the mat. Kick possibly a little low, but Harada going to let it slide, particularly after the series of face rakes and thumbs to the eyes. Again, referee's discretion typically likes to let these two teams fight whenever he is able to do so. And that is exactly what he is doing tonight. As thumb to the eye followed up with a huge headbutt. Dean Sins rings the arm, brings Alpizar down to the mat, and oh my god, those kicks of Eric's positively lethal. But no, it's James Sins standing tall after that ordeal. Goes for a bit of a cheeky cover one, but only gets one. Alpizar going for that mount tackle, but hold on just a moment here. That Brazilian kick, that mock kick of Eric Alpizar is used against him. And it is very clear what sort of match the Sinners are interested in wrestling tonight. They don't just want to pick up a victory. They want to embarrass this team. They want to issue a reminder to that Blake's House locker room, that Blake's House audience, just how good they are, just how effective as competitors they are. Hold on, big DDT from Linda is the answer back. Thumb to the eyes once again, and hold on, high and low, Linda in the unblockable. But right back to her feet. Looks to slow the match down just a little bit, but Dean Sins able to roll out of that hold, and that is the technical background of the Sinners on display. But again, it looks like this team very interested in brawling tonight. As this time it is Dean Sins going a little bit low. The elbow to the crown, and Alpizar, colossal kick, but springing right back to his feet, utilizing that hard head of his as a weapon. Dean Sins will not be intimidated. He will not be denied. And he will not be submitted. Eric Eric able to escape that 2-on-1 situation, trying to just outmaneuver the Sinners right now. Able to do so with a vicious series of strikes. And here comes Linda. But James Sins just so very seasoned as a tag team competitor, always keeping his eye on the legal competitor. And that is exactly what they teach in that Knicks Wrestling Organization stable. They want to make sure they have the best tag team division in wrestling, and thus far they're able to prove it. They've got both tag team championships. Although Walsh and Newton looking to change the course of one of those titles tonight. But I'm sure the Sinners would like nothing more for a championship opportunity for themselves. A victory for the Sinners is still a victory for Knicks Wrestling Organization. But hold on, single leg crab applied. Eric Alpizar just a little bit slow getting across the ring, but again, those kicks of his positively lethal. And once again, right back to that torturous half crab. And oh my God, huge facebuster cover. 2. Only gets 2. A Sambo style suplex goes for the cover, but no, foot on the ropes will break that up. And they're able to escape back to her own corner. We have all 4 competitors in the ring for the moment. Mount tackle applied, but no. Reversed and right into a cross arm breaker. And both of these teams just giving everything they've got to this match. See Alpizar protecting his wife on the apron, but that ended up costing him possibly a little bit of gamesmanship from the Sinners as Dean fighting his way back to his feet. And devastating kick to the jaw. That could be it right there. No, Alpizar doesn't seem to think so. Colossal STO. Back of the head colliding with canvas, and Alpizar letting Dean Sins know exactly what he thinks of this match. Double underhook blocked. And possibly going for it. Big leg lariat to the back of the head. Sins just unable to protect himself. Goes for the mount tackle once again. Unable to connect. And grabbed by the arm and wrestled to the mat. That is going to put him in excellent position as that Dragon Sleeper is applied. Linda trying to come in, make the save. And barely able to do so. And this time it's Eric Alpizar wrestling his opponent to the mat. Bringing Linda back into this match. And a deadly series of strikes. Linda going high risk. And big body press springboard off the top rope. And this is an entirely new world for Linda Alpizar. Big boy senton off the top rope. But a fisherman's suplex will cut that momentum short. Big body press cover 2. And Eric able to make the save when it matters the most. And diving nearly 10 feet for that double stomp. Hold on just a moment here. Ushigoroshi, protect your neck. As Dean Sins has Linda on roller skates. Sling blade. Linda going back to her own corner. Picture perfect double drop kick in the center. Eric going for the cover. 2. But only gets 2. Chokehold applied. Certainly applying some illegal leverage, but again, Harada not going to intervene. Eric Alpizar, you can see the frustration in his face. He has had enough of this match. He has had enough of this team. But hold on, that could be it right there. You can see his back just bent out of shape, but no. Double armbar applied, and as Eric just bleeding out into the mat. The toughness of Eric Alpizar, nothing short of spectacular, but that cut on his face right after that deadly submission hold, and then right back to another one, back to back to back, just proving to be too much to bear. And again, the Sinners looking to make sure the team across from them knows, the other tag teams in the locker room knows, the viewers at home know just how dangerous they are. But let's go ahead and keep this show rolling here. As coming up next, of course, it would not be a Blake's House Wrestling without the Mag.Lo Open Challenge, and of course, what that means is we need to find out who is competing tonight against Mag.Lo. And that is going to be decided, as it always is, in an 8-person over-the-top rope battle royal with the contestants selected by you, the viewing audience. So let us go ahead and flip back to the matchup screen here. We need to figure out who is going to be challenging in tonight's 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal. And I can think of 3 names pretty much right away that I am going to add here. There's one that I'm kind of iffy on. I think I will do it anyway. Let us see here. I do want to put Colombo in. However, like, I did check this his stats and move list, and this is literally just a reskin of Okada. But that is very funny, is the thing about it. So I fully expect Colombo to win this match, but that's also fine. I also think that the John Constantine solution for a coat is better than what they've done here. So, like, whoever made this Colombo on the Steam Workshop, they have just... I mean, I don't think there is a joke. I think they just picked a wrestler and reskinned him. Because it's... for some people, it's easier to make an appearance than it is to make a move list and AI. I think it's... For me, personally, it's exactly the opposite. I am way more comfortable making a moveset and AI than I am at making, like, something that I think looks good. But hey, there's some people here that are fucking wizards with the sprite editor, and those guys are not me. The other people I think I'm going to be adding to this is, let us see here. I think I'm going to go with Dark Sheik, who had a match this weekend. Let us see here. Oops. With Nick fucking Gage. Murder, Death, Kill Gang all fucking day. That I would very much like to watch. Like, there's a GIF from that match that is just like a bloody Dark Sheik after the match, walking to the back, and a fan just like hands her a blunt, and she just takes it and starts smoking and pumping her fist, which is just a fucking delightful image. Like, by all accounts, Nick Gage, very cool guy, and Dark Sheik, very cool lady. But I think while we are still figuring out who's going to be in this thing, I think I'm going to put in my, like, sort of done etches and edit that I'm, like, reasonably happy with. Actually, let me see here. But that is still going to leave 4 slots. And actually, you know what? Let's see here. See, Amethyst, I can absolutely make that happen. Honestly, like, the screen that I am looking at right in this moment is exactly what this is supposed to look like. Vice, I am very much okay with that idea. I definitely passed King of Fighters. See, what I like about KOF is they are already pre-sorted into teams, so like I can just look for canonical teams. Want to see mature also? I can do that. Alright, and looks like we have got ourselves an 8-person over-the-top Battle Royal. I feel like Columbo Okada is probably going to win this because Okada has just wild good stats. But you know what? These things can surprise you. So let us go ahead and get into this 8-competitor over-the-top rope Battle Royal for the right to face Mag.Lo and the Open Challenge. I mean, that is true. But hey, this is every competitor for themselves. And it is not unheard of for Vice Amateur to be at one another's throats, so we will have to see. Honestly, I think the best shot is for Nick fucking Gage to go after Columbo and bust him open with that hardcore offense of his. Interesting fact, you know Nick Gage robbed a bank in real life? Nick Gage is very cool, actually. But, yeah. 8-competitor over-the-top rope Battle Royal for the right to face Mag.Lo. And that match, it's right now. We have got absolute chaos in the ring, as there always is at the start of these. The stakes are so very high, but so very apparent. Hold on. Sharon Vice going right after Nick Gage, and Lieutenant Columbo, hold on, caught in that sandwich lariat. Amethyst lift and drop. Dark Sheik planted onto the mat. The overhand chop from the Prince of Tennis and crushing blows. And it is just so very difficult to follow the action here. And this time, Nick Gage caught in a sandwich lariat as Cabas delivers a deadly European uppercut. And people to follow here. Blake looking to make a name for himself and trying to do so. Colossal lung blower, but Dark Sheik saved by Mature, at least for the moment. looking to make a name for himself. And what better way to do that than to get your golden ticket into the main event, get a shot against one of the top stars in Blake's House Professional Wrestling. I believe this has certainly not been Vice or Mature's first tour of Blake's House. However, I believe it is their first time in the Open Challenge Battle Royal. Typically more familiar with the Trios division. But this pair of sadists certainly comfortable inside a 20 by 20. Of course, we have a Blake's House newcomer in Detective Columbo, and the Lieutenant delivering a devastating spinning tombstone. Lift and drop, and oh my God, kick to the side of the head as a spinning backhand collides. It is just a pile of bodies in the ring. It is just so very difficult to follow the action. Cravat applied to Vice here, but Nick Gage inserting himself into the situation. Big vertical suplex into the center of the ring, and Vice and Dark Sheik going toe-to-toe. Cravat once again applied as Columbo. Huge strike to the side of the head of Mature. Back switch, and looks like the money clip hold applied. Still no eliminations. Hold on, Blake. Split-legged moonsault, goes for the cover. 2. Only gets 2. Amethyst in harm's way, arm applied, and Dark Sheik nearly picking up the elimination on Nick Gage, but Nick Gage grabbing a hold of the top rope. Going to stay in this contest, but for how long? Big double drop kick from Lieutenant Columbo and Amethyst, and DDT will connect. And Pete Sampras with the backhands, kid. And Blake trying to pull a fast one on Mario, trying to pull a fast one on Mature, but having nothing of it, as a massive forehand strike will connect. Going for drive B. Fall away slam will connect here. And bodies just piling up. Power bomb applied from the Prince of Tennis, but no, unable to pick up an elimination. And Dark Sheik punching so far above her weight, but she is a Hood Slam veteran. It is... She has certainly seen this before, as Vice delivering that devastating shoulder breaker. Hold on, arms hooked, and big double suplex. Dark Sheik planted onto the mat. Suplex once. But hold on. Etchison eliminated. I didn't even see the hold that took him out. Mario throwing up the X. That is it for the Prince of Tennis. Mara Mara Dame. Now Nick Gage going head to head with Lieutenant Columbo. Knee to the gut, shutting him down. And absolutely devastating flipping double stomp once, twice, 3 times to the lower back of Blake Cavus. Blake in harm's way in a major way. Going for it all with that frog splash, but nobody home. Typical toe hold face lock applied here. And Oh my God, big boot from the Lieutenant, but vicious series of kicks, and looks like Dark Sheik is not done yet. Tree of Woe and forearm smash once, twice, 3 times as Blake taking it to Nick Gage. And he is calling for the end, but no such luck. On back switch, and no, still. Roll up out of nowhere, but no. Possibly trying to reverse the course of that GCW match they'd had just a couple days ago. Hold on, absolutely monstrous powerbomb, but Tombstone pile driver will shut that down. On cover 2, Northern Lights suplex, but only gets 2. Oh my God, rolling through cover 2, but no, Dark Sheik breaking up the fall. Powerbomb once, twice to the mat, and Vice looking to eliminate her partner. Mature is eliminated. Dark Sheik, deadly strike as Amethyst dropping a bomb on the back of Lieutenant Columbo. And oh my God, rolling right through, but a foot on the rope will break the hold up. Sunset flip powerbomb cover 2, that could be it for Vice, but no, it is not. Standing Shiranui, the greatest maneuver since sliced bread. Cover 2, 3, count, fall. Blake Cabus is eliminated. Desperation neckbreaker applied. And gigantic choke slam. But unable to follow through. There's just too many bodies piling up. Dark Sheik going for it all with that lariat. Deadlift suplex to Amethyst. But this could be the end for Dark Sheik. Goes for the cover. 2, 3, count, fall. And Dark Sheik is eliminated. Big double suplex will connect. We're down to our final 4. And a big boot to the back of the head. Oh my God. Monstrous powerbomb 2. 3 count fall. And Nick Gage going home. Running powerbomb, but no. Lieutenant says one more thing. But that could cost him. Suplex 1, but only gets 1. Amethyst fighting for her life here. Looking for an open challenge battle royal victory. God, that power bomb is monstrous. And hold on. Big tombstone pile driver. Heavy rain, center of the ring. Columbo going for the big boot, doesn't find his mark. And right now it is just chaos in the ring. Nobody able to get that upper hand. Nobody able to pick up an elimination. Oh my God, clipping right to the back of the head. Lieutenant Columbo unable to see it coming. And 3 bodies down on the mat. Who will get to their feet first? All 3 nearly at the same time, and a spinning tombstone pile driver, but it's Amethyst that gets the last laugh. On powerbomb, stacks her up, but no, fingertips on the bottom rope, saving her from elimination. Powerbomb and neckbreaker combination here. Combo fired into that corner turnbuckle. And just no one able to get that significant advantage. On big double powerbomb. No, powerbomb and neckbreaker combination. Colombo on roller skates. So is Vice. Luthez press, cover, 2. Oh my God, so close. And that patented Vice Frankensteiner. But it's still not enough to keep Colombo on the canvas. Mega! And it is still 3 competitors in the ring. Still no eliminations for our final 3. Is absolutely anybody's contest right now. Vicious series of strikes. Forearm smashes. Vice getting herself fired up. Once again, heavy rain into the center of the ring. Lift and drop, goes for the cover, but foot on the bottom rope will break it up. Suplex and Vice barely able to get a hold of the top rope. Protecting her for just a little bit longer. Big tombstone pile driver, and the Lieutenant getting himself fired up now. Ripcord lariat. Oh! Cover, no! Amethyst breaking up the pin attempt. Nobody in the pool. This final 3 is absolute chaos, but hold on. Vertical suplex, and the Lieutenant sent packing. It will be Vice or Amethyst. Suplex onto the mat. Amethyst getting herself fired up. She's so close, but lift and drop. That choke slam is deadly, but only a count of 2. If at first you don't succeed, slam, slam again. Frankensteiner Vice on a roll. That far D is deadly. But a desperation neckbreaker cutting off the momentum. Hold on, rolling through and cover. 2, 3, count, fall. And Amethyst will be going on to challenge Mag.Lo in the Mag.Lo Open Challenge. After so many attempts, finally able to get to the top of the mountain. Finally gets an opportunity to take on Mag.Lo. Oh, yeah. Really, that is the best case scenario for you is, hey, these are characters that you love very much. Really having either of them win is good, but also, like, hey, I know you've been pulling for Amethyst for literally a year. So to get her, to see her
win the Battle Royal is something special. I do gotta say, I was very nervous when Colombo Kata was in the final 3. So I was like, oh, he can just rip through both of these people easy. But then the beauty of the over-the-top rope Battle Royal is that, hey, a random toss to the outside does mean you just have to leave. I might retune that edit. Because Twitter has convinced me to get into this 1967 television show about a, like, genius detective, and I would like him to be, like, entertaining in my Fire Pro save. I was like, if I can reiterate, yeah, that show fucks. And yeah, it really was the case. I gotta be honest, I was pulling for Dark Sheik and Nick Gage. Also, I really gotta watch their GCW match from this past weekend, because I hear it was good. Or at the very least, like, there is 2 people that I like that I would like to see wrestle in a match together. And I can do that now. But let's go ahead and keep this show rolling here. As Cindy trying to assert herself in the singles division, just as so many more competitors continue to do. And on this particular evening, she sees herself standing across from a longtime friend and tag team partner in David Clement. You know, certainly it is all respect, but certainly neither competitor will be holding anything back, as Clement will be pulling out all the stops up to and including foreign objects and that positively lethal knockout blow. And somehow I doubt Cindy would want it any other way, as both of these individuals looking to make their mark in the singles division. And that match, it's right now. Cinderella, the princess of Blake's house, making her way to the ring, but thus far this princess yet to find her crown. But right now it is entirely too early to be contemplating jewelry, as the man standing across from her is just a vicious competitor. Of course, both of these individuals have held trios gold together. Have been a long-running tag team, and now they find themselves tying up inside the squared circle. Big series of shoulder blocks. Forearm smash is the answer back, and right now, both sides just taking it slow, trying to find a bit of a rhythm here. Certainly they're used to competing together, but this is something a little bit different, and it's showing in the opening moments of this match. Cindy using that leverage advantage here. Fired into the corner turnbuckle, and David just a half step too slow, but a open palm to the side of the face, going to make his point for him. Utilizing leverage to gain the upper hand here.
And a series of forearm smashes, just deadly strikes and a chop to the chest. Going for a bit of a cheeky cover here, but wants to test the waters in the opening moments of this contest. Big neck breaker will connect. Cindy possibly looking to work the arm, but David has seen that one too many times. Said, we have tagged together for months. He is absolutely not going to let that through. I think that is really the answer for this slow pace in the opening moments of this contest. They're trying to outsmart somebody that they have wrestled with for months at a time. Hold on, mount tackle. And a series of open palms. Hold on. Vicious forearm smashes right to the head and a basement dropkick, taking the legs out from underneath the legs of David Clement. And once again, David had that follow-up scouted. It is going to take more than that. But absolutely gorgeous dropkick from David here.
5 minutes now.
Deadly cross chop, and this time the Kimura able to be applied. But David able to wrestle out of that hold, at least for the moment. Big DDT testing the neck of Cindy here. Going to become a major factor, going for that enziguri. Targeting the head and neck, going to make that package pile driver appears of his that much more effective. And hold on, roll through out of nowhere, but those long limbs of Cinderella able to reach that bottom rope as a step up enziguri will put her back to the mat. Enziguri throwback once again. But no. Denying that opportunity from the back and running in with that elbow drop. And oh my God, that KO punch, that absolutely deadly hold, but somehow, some way, that hand just under the bottom rope. And Cindy still alive in this match. Hold on just a moment. Oh my God. Avalanche powerbomb too. Oh my God, so close. I don't know how Cindy got a shoulder off the mat after the abuse that she has been taking in this contest. Big double stomp will connect. As I said, both of these competitors going all out in this match. Triangle Lancer locked in. When in doubt, grab a hold. Try to slow your opponent down. But right now, it is all David, and package pile driver will connect. If he can just roll over, get that pinfall. No, Cindy to her feet first. And cross chop out of desperation, protecting her in this match.
10 minutes now.
Enziguri throwback once again, and David struggling to find the answer. He's hit her with nearly everything that he's got. Hold on just a moment here. Pop-up powerbomb. That has got to be it. Cover. 2, 3, count, fall. The entirety of David's arsenal on display here. KO punch, package pile driver, pop-up powerbomb, and he needed all of them to put Cindy away. But as I said, we knew he was going to be doing everything that he could to win this match. And David getting a bit of a leg up in that singles division for his efforts.
And speaking of the singles division, there is one man that has been making waves in recent memory. Of course, that is Mr. Top 16 himself, Christopher Worzalla. And a man that aspires to be a giant killer. A man that has just challenged the best of the best that Blake's House Wrestling has to offer. Zero Lopez looking to stall or slow down the just meteoric rise of Worzalla. But Worzalla, he is looking past Zero. He wants a championship opportunity. And picking up a few more wins, he very well may get one. But right now, the man in front of him, the man that has every tool, the man that knows every hold, Zero Lopez, the two-time mystery champion, looking to prove something himself. And let's go ahead and get into this contest. It's right now. Zero Lopez making his way to the ring. The theme of Zero Lopez, of course, produced by Mag.Lo himself. But Zero having a bit of a rough go of it lately. He envisions himself as a giant killer. He has been calling out the top stars of Blake's House Professional Wrestling, but unable to get that statement win that he has been chasing. But he is undeterred, a man just willing and able to leave it all in the ring week after week against the best of the best, and that is how you improve as a competitor. And right now, appears to have the upper hand over Worzalla. And that agility advantage, that technical ability advantage, going to be a major factor, but big back elbow will slow him down. Of course, it is the elbows of Worzalla that are so very dangerous. That patented Worzalla elbow has ended match after match for just prospective stars. Right now, both competitors jockeying for position. Zero able to wrestle Worzalla to the ropes, but hold on, flipping through that suplex and dropping him right on the back of his neck. Zero a little bit startled by the agility of Worzalla here, but that scarf hold applied, trying to take away some of his wind, and that is going to be so crucial. Worzalla is so very dangerous in the opening minutes of that match. That elbow is a constant threat. You can stay in the match, you can weather the storm, your chances drastic go up as a swinging neckbreaker is applied, and now trying to take away the legs of the big man. Hold on, Zero fired into the ropes, sliding through. And hold on, Puerto Rican Destroyer, oh my God. Knee bar locked in. And it is Zero unloading early in this contest. And Worzalla, you can see a bit of frustration on his face. Possibly looking for another Destroyer, but no. Blocked with a back body drop. And Worzalla looking for that elbow drop, but Zero denying the opportunity. Fired into the corner turnbuckle.
Back switch and reverse DDT will connect. Zero on a roll here. But gigantic choke slam. As a huge football style tackle will plant Zero onto the mat. Clubbing blow. Worzalla trying to find his footing. Zero thus far has been able to outmaneuver him, and that's been such a major factor as that 450 splash connects cover 2, but only gets 2. Step up Enziguri will connect, and Zero going high risk once again, and diving elbow right to the upper back of Worzalla, diving over 10 feet to get there, but planted into the mat. Worzalla still fishing, still looking for that patented elbow drop, but Zero just so very effective at making sure that does not happen. Oh my God, going right through him with that spear. And Worzalla going for it all. Dialing long distance with that patented elbow drop. But Zero getting a hand on the bottom rope. 450 splash. Another devastating super kick, but Worzalla scrambling back to his feet. Chop to the crown, but you can see how much this match has taken out of him. Those two 450 splashes, that Puerto Rican destroyer. Unable to follow up, but 100 hands buried into the chest of Zero Lopez could be enough. No, it is not. Zero caught in the tree of woe. Series of wild shots to the legs, trying to neutralize that agility advantage. But Zero answering back, targeting the legs himself with that dragon screw leg whip.
10 minutes gone.
Step up Enziguri. Zero in control, but fired into the ropes, and Worzalla with a bit of a misstep, unable to capitalize. Choke slam will connect. Zero once, twice, 3 times with those devastating strikes. He goes for the cover here. This could be it. No, going high risk. And dive kick off the top rope. Protect your neck, my friend, as Zero in control in a major way. Water wheel drop. And Zero going high risk. 450 splash, cover 2. That's got to be it. No, no, it's not enough. Big neck breaker and diving elbow, but this time a foot on the bottom rope protecting Worzalla. Still alive in this contest. Both men unable to get that sure-killing blow. Mount tackle applied. Rolls through. Cover. 2. No. Only gets 2. Zero just, again, he's a man that's got something to prove, and he is doing exactly that right now. Buries a pair of boots into the back of the head of Worzalla. Sit out facebuster. He goes for the cover here. This could be it. Worzalla, he is firing up. He wants this match over. And the patented Worzalla elbow drop buried into the stomach of Zero Lopez. 3 count fall. Zero doing everything he can to weather the storm, everything he can to put Worzalla away. But it's just not enough. Worzalla just looking like an unstoppable juggernaut. An inevitable elbow drop buried right into the heart of his opponent tonight. And that allowed him to pick up the victory.
Also, GK, appreciate you dropping in, and very much appreciate the Prime sub as well. Actually had a pretty good Solarion and Joey match earlier on tonight's program. That was kind of called on the fly because I realized the matchup I had originally penciled in was a repeat of an older match, and that match turned out real good. But real quick, before we get into the trios match, let us see here. I'm going to take a quick run to the restroom, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and let us see here. Yeah, before this match is typically the place where I'm going to slot in my bathroom break because these matches can go on for like an in-game hour from time to time. But yeah, let us go ahead and get this show rolling. Team Daytona looking very strong. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to go with Rumble Rose team. Oh, they got the Rowdy variant? I think that's the case. So I assume they got the face and the heel variants for each character, which is pretty rad. Yeah, Team Daytona looking positively unstoppable in recent weeks, picking up a clean sweep against Team David Arquette. Looks like this week they are going up against the faces of Rumble Roses. Reiko, Dixie, Clements, and Miss Spencer taking on the team that has planted a flag in Blake's House Professional Wrestling for the city of Daytona. So we will have to see, are they going to be able to hold on to that title one more week? Well, there is only one way to find out, and that match is right now. Actually, hold on a moment. Let me make sure I did, in fact, turn on elimination. I'm pretty sure I did. But let's see here. I did, in fact, do that. So once again, the Rumble Roses faces taking on Team Daytona. And that match, it's right now. The King of Fighters television title, always an opportunity to spotlight talent from other promotions. Certainly, there is a trios division within Blake's House Wrestling hungry for championship opportunities, and they get those time and time again. That is why Team Daytona is currently at the top of the tower. But right now, Reiko leading a team of stars from that Rumble Roses promotion to challenge for that trios title. And Team Daytona has taken on outside tag teams time and time again. They fought Team David Arquette last week. They fought Team Barkley the week before. Drew Serpa already calling them out, but Serpa on the apron as Reiko starts things off for Team Rumble Roses. Lift and drop. Is Reiko going back to basics here? But it is agility versus agility on display right now. Right now, it looks like Reiko just electing to start things off with some strikes. Just on fire into the corner turnbuckle, but she will not be denied. And Antonio already in harm's way at the top of the turnbuckle, but Ashote will knock her down to the canvas. Reiko going for an early cover here, gets a count of 1. And it looks like we're going to continue to match speed with speed as Kowalski now taking on Reiko here. And answering that cheeky cover with a deadly submission in the opening moments of this match. And Reiko switching things out for Miss Spencer. Spencer fired into the corner turnbuckle. Forearm smash, but an arm drag using her momentum against her is going to be the answer back. Spencer goes for a cover, but no, not even a count of 1. And it looks like the wrestler's wrestler, Drew Serpa, in and has that scarf hold locked in. That maneuver has won him so many matches, both as a single and in the trios division. He can apply that seemingly from out of nowhere. Goes for that big spear, but Spencer able to sidestep. Forearm smash, but fireman's carry, and Drew doing what he does best. Right for the cover. Just utilizing that wrestling background. Hold on. And it looks like Spencer wants to wrestle with him.
5 minutes gone.
Right now, the powerhouse of this team, Dixie, Clements, and Stretch Muffler, utilizing Drew's own weight against him. She is not done with Drew, but Drew going back onto the apron. Hold on just a moment here. Suplex back into the ring. says, we are not finished, my friend, but right now, Kowalski, the legal competitor for his team, and vicious side kicks. Kowalski going high risk, and a twisting moonsault will connect. Big DDT. And once again, both arms, both legs trapped in this hold, but unable to lock it in fully. Clements able to escape. Firing him into that corner turnbuckle, but Kowalski able to scramble out right into the center of the ring, but giving Dixie Clements enough time to get to her own corner, and here comes Miss Spencer. I say Antonio doing a good job in this match, utilizing mismatches where he is able to do so, but series of shots to the lower leg, and an open hand strike to the face as well, gets a count of 1 out of it. Antonio possibly a little bit stunned and drives her hips. Suplex right onto the mat and a guillotine across the throat. Mount tackle. And transitions right into that Boston Crab, but hand on the bottom rope will break that up. Low roundhouse takes the legs out from underneath the legs. Antonio in the driver's seat. Belly to belly overhead suplex. And Miss Spencer just asserting her dominance over this match. And picture perfect moonsault cover 2, but Reiko broken up. Team Daytona all in the ring. Arm drag setting Kowalski up perfectly here. And adding a little bit of injury to insult here. Kowalski far into that corner turnbuckle, but again, just a little bit too slippery. Able to escape before he's in harm's way. Kowalski just deceptively fast, and he has been making use of that over the course of this match. Reiko able to slip behind, deliver that sleeper hold, just putting all her weight on the neck of Kowalski as he fights both to stand up and just maintain his breath. Hold on once again, legs trapped, arms trapped. Miss Spencer coming in to make the save and breaks up the pin attempt. Guillotine across the throat. And Harada briefly losing control of this match. 5 competitors in the ring. And high angle backdrop as Dixie Clements asserting that power advantage. Once again, just trying to slow this team down, trying to slow Drew down. You've got to wonder who the slow and methodical pace benefits in this matchup. Let's cover 2. Count 2. Picture perfect double suplex, and Clements now fired up. Right back that stretch muffler. Both aprons clearing out. An absolutely gorgeous German suplex. For a moment, I thought Drew was going to deliver one of his own. Hold on. Goes for the mount, but no. Clements had it scouted. Gut wrench suplex plants her on the mat, and Kowalski getting himself amped up here. Tornad kick right to the forehead, and Kowalski is not finished yet, but unable to pick up the pieces here. Octopus hold locked in, but back switch. Double axe handle and Team Daytona in total control. Clements able to escape back to her own corner, and here comes Miss Spencer. Picture perfect drop kick from Kowalski, but unable to capitalize further. Fires once again into the ropes, and C4 center of the ring. Belly to belly suplex, and right back into a scarf hold here. STO and sweep, dropping Clements to the mat. Antonio all alone with Miss Spencer, but Spencer, big suplex, and now a taste of your own medicine. That same hold Kowalski's been applying time and time again. This time it's Antonio on the receiving end. And Antonio, spectacular feat of athleticism. Leapfrog twice over, tornado kick right to the face, center of the ring. And that's going to send Spencer back to her own corner. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker and putting the pressure right back on with that sleeper hold. Just along rolling through, denying through that mount. Reiko certainly capable as a wrestler, and oh my god. Kowalski planted right on his neck, but still fights on. Hold on, she has done the deal. Michinoku driver, but only a count of 2.
20 minutes gone.
Overhand chop, answered back with a kick right to the ribs. Antonio with that patented wheel kick, getting the last laugh in that exchange. And another one for good measure. Hold on, rolls through, cover, 1. But only gets 1. Guillotine, series of boots to the stomach, but Reiko unable to steal the deal. But hold on, Dixie Clements has him set up. Buys her time to get Miss Spencer in the ring, but Clements dropped off the apron. Pop-up and cutter combination as a series of kicks to the crown. High and low, Clements in the unblockable as a diving elbow crushes the back of Antonio. Spencer looking to end it here, but Antonio having nothing to do with it. Mount tackle applied. Scarf hold locked in, and the first elimination going to Team Daytona. Mount tackle once again, dropping Reiko on her neck, and Drew is on fire. Dixie Clements going to need to do it all by herself, but of course it is fact. The Enforcer's back with the torture rack, but no. A series of kicks right to the face. Drew in harm's way. Excuse me, Dixie in harm's way, but no, pushing off that mount tackle. Hold on. Styles clash. Or rather, maybe the Faith Breaker, but Kowalski cover 2. Very nearly enough to pick up the elimination, but Kowalski kicking out under his own power. It is still 3-on-1. Those back-to-back eliminations really doing a number on Team Rumble Roses. Big lariat, but Clements unable to find her footing. Once again, torture rack applied, but Antonio making the save. Clements trying to get fired up, but this numbers disadvantage is so severe,
so difficult to overcome. As that bicycle connecting right with the jaw, and hold on, Antonio. Springboard, Rana, cover, 2, no, even that's not enough. Dixie Clements looking for at least elimination, trying to save the honor of her promotion. But again, that numbers disadvantage so severe. 2-on-1 while Antonio's on the outside. And Tornad kick. Team Daytona just in total control. Antonio back to his own corner. Kowalski, the legal competitor in this match. Clements trying to isolate. Standing deal will connect. Clements going high risk. And a guillotine, but no water in the pool as Kowalski rolling out of the way. Kick to the ribs, answered back with a closed fist to the face. Kowalski, big wheel kick. And able to get back to his own corner. And again, this 3-on-1 disadvantage proving to be so very severe. As is a deadly series of strikes. Puts Clements right on the mat. Antonio fired into the ropes. No, able to escape the pressure. Back into the corner. Standing Shiranui from Antonio. Arm drag gets her out of harm's way, at least for the moment. And hold on. Texas Cloverleaf, but it's still not enough to put Antonio away, as Drew just delivering a series of elbow smashes to the back of the head. Torture rack applied, but Antonio not the legal competitor. That could cost her right here, as a vicious kick to the face and a shotgun drop kick from Steve Kowalski. Once again going for it all with the torture rack, but no, Kowalski just hanging on. He knows he's got somebody in his corner. He knows he's got somebody that can break this up. Smash. And hold on. Izuna drop into the ring, and that has got to be it. Cover, 2, 3, count, fall. And Team Daytona once again with that title defense in a decisive contest. I gotta say, that match almost certainly would have been significantly better if Reiko didn't get dropped on her neck immediately after Miss Spencer got eliminated. Because Dixie Clements was holding her own for a while. But that is kind of how the critical system in this game works, is hey, sometimes people get dropped on their neck. Actually, the second critical tonight, amusingly enough. But we have got just 3 matches to go tonight, folks. Oh, also, GK, if you're still hanging around, this is incidentally the same Steve Kowalski that you met at the last Vortex event I was at. Although I'm sure you've seen him more recently than I have if you've been going to those semi-regularly. Yeah, like I said, like, we know him, like, way back from the Street Fighter 4 scene. That is not ideal, but I have been to that place. Not a fun place to be. But, yeah, let's go ahead and keep this show rolling. We have a treat for y'all this evening. As much like Terrell, somebody that has entered Battle Royal after Battle Royal, week after week after week, to eventually make it to the top of the mountain. Amethyst, after so very many Open Challenge Battle Royals, finally picking up her first victory, finally earning her first match with Mag.Lo. And that match is coming up right now. Mag.Lo making his way to the ring. Of course, you can see Mag.Lo playing at Will's Pub tomorrow. Go to maglo.work, look for tickets, but right now he is competing in a Blake's House wrestling ring. And he is going head-to-head with Amethyst. A gem that has just shown extraordinary heart. Not just this week, but in the past several months, time after time, trying a shot at that Open Challenge Battle Royal. Both of these competitors a little bit raw, a little bit rowdy, going for that football-style tackle in the opening moments of this match. Lift and drop, and you can tell Amethyst, she is still amped, and it looks like Mag.Lo looking to match her pace. Both of them just toe-to-toe with one another. Just looking like a hockey fight from the opening bell. Mag.Lo going for that big drop kick. He's been holding it for a minute and a half, but unable to find its mark for that shoulder block. Absolutely will. Goes for a cover, not even a count of one. And hold on, rolling through, and that is exactly the hold that won her that Open Challenge Battle Royal. Flip through and power bomb combination, but looks like Mag.Lo looking to slow things down a little bit. He has been made aware of exactly what sort of match Amethyst wants to wrestle. Going for that double arm DDT, not quite able to find its mark. Amethyst rolling through, goes for the cover. No, not even a count of one. Again, it is accelerator to the floorboard. Both of these competitors, shot to the chest, unable to deliver that big elbow drop, picks the leg. And Amethyst dropping one of her own, a bomb across the chest. Lift and drop. Kick right into the leg, and Mag.Lo struggling to find his footing here. Amethyst firing on every cylinder, plus a couple cylinders we didn't know existed yet. Mag.Lo able to get the upper hand and delivering that patented spinning toe hold, and that has woken the Mag.Lo section up.
Fired into the ropes and trapped against the ropes. That football-style tackle, able to find its mark. But hold on, standing deal sitting out, goes for the cover. One, but only gets two, though. And this rapid-fire pace showing itself in the early moments. A count of two, just 5 minutes in. Amethyst not interested in leaving anything in the ring. And how could you blame her? This is her first shot at the Open Challenge. After so many attempts in the Battle Royal, time and time again, coming just short. Able to pick up a major win tonight. Getting an opportunity to face the People's Champion for that double arm DDT of his. So very deadly. Lariat taking the legs out from underneath the legs of Mag.Lo. Hip attack, just driving those hips right into the side of the head. Crushing elbow drop, but only gets a count of one. Mag.Lo getting himself fired up, and again, football-style tackle. Mag.Lo, driver! But Amethyst scrambling to her feet as if it never hit her. Double arm DDT. Both of these competitors have hit one another with their best shot. Both of them still standing. Gonna have to go above and beyond, but I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what Amethyst looks like when she is pushed to 110%. Big back elbow. And cross chop right into the face of Mag.Lo. Full on big Samoan drop. And right now, Mag.Lo just taking it to her. Suplex once and twice. Oh my God. Mag.Lo with the Chaos Theory. I have never seen Mag.Lo pull that out of his arsenal. There is a clear show of respect here. Certainly we see what it looks like when Mag.Lo going above and beyond. Big flying lariat. Elbow to the lower back. Amethyst trying to find her footing, trying to get back into this match. Mag.Lo has just been absolutely dominant in the last several minutes, crushing lariat, but Amethyst, again, all heart, right back to her feet, even after those devastating holds connect. Fired into the ropes. Flipping through. Satellite. Rana goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3 count fall with the satellite head scissors. Mag.Lo, when his power offense fails him, he can absolutely find something like that. Find some way to sneak by with that 3 count fall. We have got just 2 matches left tonight. Let us see here. Yeah, that works. There we go. And tonight we see the top-ranked tag team taking on the team of Babyman and Floyd Bartholomew. Of course, that means Robert Walsh, John Newton earning their shots. as they compete for a highly coveted title, trying to bring the Judgment Professional Wrestling Chopshop Tag Championship back home. And they have gotten an opportunity to do that tonight, because that match is right now. Walsh and Newton making their way to the ring. This team has picked up doing exactly what we described. Just creating a resume of statement victory after statement victory. Beating some highly decorated tag teams, as well as beating an up-and-coming tag team. As they built that resume, they've become impossible to ignore. But on the subject of impossible to ignore, this team of Babyman and Floyd Bartholomew, two hardcore specialists. Certainly this championship was innovative to show off the strengths of Walsh and Newton, to show off the strengths of the firm. Just a series of brawlers, but there are few teams that have exemplified that just style of wrestling better than Babyman and Bartholomew. Of course, the Chopshop Tag Team Division contended in Tornado Tag, no disqualification, no countout, no rope breaks. Our team's going to need to get hardcore very quickly. And of course, always at referee's discretion will disqualifications be issued. However, there is no such discretion here. Those low blows, those thumb to the eyes, all legal. Both teams trading dance partners. Flash roll up, but no. Sit out cover, but Tornado tag team action so difficult to call. Both teams changing dance partners so very frequently. As right now, Robert Walsh taking on Floyd Bartholomew, leaving Babyman and John Newton know. And again, both teams changing dance partners a little bit, and already the foreign objects coming into play, raking the face with that sickle, but Walsh electing to go for a quick cover, not even a count of one. Colossal headbutt. Low blow, and once again, it is all legal here. As again, just targeting the face with that sickle. Two toe kicks from John Newton. Those patented kicks to the gut going to become very important later on in this contest.
Are you ready?
STO and sweep will connect. Lift and drop, picture perfect form from Robert Walsh.
5 minutes.
Chokehold locked in, and Newton unable to do anything about it. As Bartholomew has Newton isolated on the opposite side of the ring. Right now, Newton and Walsh trying to make some waves here. Mounted punches, closed fists, and again, all legal. Big suplex sending him to the outside, and that's going to create a 2-on-1 situation here. But leaving Babyman alone, so very dangerous. That light tube in play.
Are you ready?
STO and suplex right on the light tube, but it's a miracle it did not break. And Bartholomew swinging for the fences with that light tube, unable to make contact, but it is only a matter of time. Once again, putting that back into action here. Lift and drop as an armbar applied.
Walsh and Newton now double suplex center of the ring. Bartholomew flattened to the mat. Baby Man looking to avenge his teammate, but a lariat shuts him down. Thumb to the eyes. And both teams just looking to isolate one man. That appears to be the strategy here. Cover one, but only one. Falling fist and a jawbreaker. Bartholomew and Baby Man on fire. Ushigoroshi targeting the neck. And Floyd Bartholomew, the enforcer of this team, just trying to hype himself up, trying to hype the crowd up. Wants to make sure everybody knows that championship is not going home to Judgment Professional Wrestling. Hold on, Walsh going high risk. But no, Baby Man just jostling the top rope and Robert Walsh colliding with canvas. Hold on. Colossal pile driver. Light tube in play and crushes it over the head of Robert Walsh. And Walsh, you can see the frustration on his face. Busting open Bartholomew.
Are you ready?
And Robert Walsh on fire. Mandible claw applied, that nerve hold locked in, but Bartholomew able to make the save at a critical moment. It is absolutely anybody's match at this point. Both teams giving everything they've got here. Chokehold applied as a worm chop driving right into the chest. No, that's going to be it. And he's not letting go of the hold. Baby Man denying Walsh and Newton, denying this team an opportunity to bring that title home to Judgment Professional Wrestling. Just cementing why they are such an effective force in that Chopshop tag team division. You know? Now what I need to do is make sure that I reset the tag team rules correctly, because I do this wrong every time. Let's see here. Rope breaks on. Tornado tag off. Cut play on. Disqualification on. And countouts on. Cool. We have fixed this. And certainly this night not going the way that JBIII would want it to go, but he has got an opportunity, or Judgment Professional Wrestling really has got an opportunity to reverse all of that right here. As Shawn the Swashbuckler Satchwell, a master of the lariat, taking on a Josh Kaiser returning from injury. If there was ever a time to be challenging for this title, it is right here. It is right now. Shawn Satchwell has an opportunity to no longer be the uncrowned king of Judgment Professional Wrestling. Has an opportunity to erase that stigma. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Well, now is your chance. Shawn Satchwell, Josh Kaiser, and that match, it's right now.
And let's talk a little bit about Satchwell's road to this contest. His path was a little bit unorthodox. He called out Team Lake Mary, the most dominant stable in Blake's House professional wrestling. A team that in the singles division, in the tag team division, in the trios division, all extraordinarily successful. And he beat that team, one member after another. Even in a tag team contest, able to pick up significant victories. Significant enough, Josh Kaiser stepped up from the apron, entered the ring, took on Satchwell in a tag team match with his friend and occasional rival Colby Cole, and Satchwell able to pick up a significant victory. Shawn Satchwell has earned this championship opportunity, but you cannot ever count out Josh Kaiser. One of the most clever competitors in Blake's House Wrestling, so very effective at getting somebody to misstep, getting somebody to make mistakes, getting in somebody's head. There is nobody better in that Blake's House Wrestling stable than Josh Kaiser. There is a reason he is Blake's House Wrestling champion. There is a reason he was once Judgment Professional Wrestling champion. But thus far, just those powerful arms of Shawn Satchwell able to get the job done. Clubbing blow to the back. Lift and drop, and Kaiser dumped the outside, and Satchwell making a statement early on. I am going to be the one standing tall in this ring. Lift and drop, planting him to the mat. Kaiser in harm's way, going for it all, going for that powder keg lariat in the opening minutes of this contest, and looking to test the neck early of a returning Josh Kaiser. Of course, it was the atomic lariat of Colby Cole that put him on the shelf. The week off last week, certainly a fortunate situation for him. Hold on, soul butt kick. And Kaiser looking to add injury to insult as he delivers that Bronco Buster in that corner turnbuckle. Picture perfect arm drag, and Kaiser starting to do what he does best, starts to pick apart his opponent. But Satchwell, hold on, going for it all once again, but sidestepped by Kaiser. Kaiser just a half step too fast for him. And again, he is the smartest man in Blake's House Professional Wrestling. Able to avoid those significant strikes twice now, but as they say, you need to get lucky every time. We only need to get lucky once. And that is precisely what that powder keg lariat can do. That is such a major momentum shifter. Picture perfect backbreaker from Satchwell. And drop toe hold, planting jaw first into that bottom turnbuckle pad. Kaiser just making such excellent use of the ring. But the master of the lariat delivering a short arm lariat of his own, only getting a count of 2. Kaiser trapping both arms. One leg applied, but does not have it all the way locked in. The powerful arms of Satchwell able to break out of the hold. Now Kaiser trapped in the Tree of Woe. Boot right to the chest. Dropping him right into the center of the ring. Hold on. This time it's Josh Kaiser testing Satchwell's neck. Moonsault press, cover, 2.
only gets 2. Big boy senton from Josh Kaiser here. Lift and leaping vertical suplex. He's going high risk. Double stomp, but nobody's home as Satchwell rolling out of the way. Crushing blow, but hold on. Blue Thunder bomb cover 2. Oh my God, so close. Going for a cover, but foot on the bottom rope. Possibly going broadside, Lariato, cover 2. And that is not quite enough to put him away. Satchwell going for that broadside lariat once again, but no, unable to find contact. That Pele kick getting Kaiser out of trouble. Short arm lariat. And he is firing up, going for it all. Lariato! Cover 2. Oh my God, no. No, it's still not enough. Satchwell's given everything he's had to this match, and Kaiser's still getting a shoulder off the mat. Looking for it one more time. Going for that powder keg. Lariato going for the cover. He's going for it all here. This is the championship. 2, 3, count, fall. And one by one, Shawn Satchwell besting every single member of Team Lake Mary, one after the other. Besting them in singles, in tag teams, what was once the most dominant stable in Blake's House professional wrestling. Dismantled piece by piece by a man that has waited so long to get to the top. Shawn Satchwell winning his first ever singles title in Blake's House professional wrestling. So, Jeb Wrench, appreciate you dropping in. Honestly, I absolutely love it when new people come to my stream. It genuinely never fails that I always get new viewers, probably in the last 2 or 3 matches of the show, because this was, as I'm sure you can gather, the main event. But yeah, New Legacy is genuinely an inspiration. It is why I have kept this eFed ongoing for as long as I have. Like, their universe saves were kind of the thing that gave me the idea to start up an eFed of my own. But yeah, since you are new here, I can certainly give a bit of an explanation of what it is you've just walked into, because I don't typically like to break character during matches, but in between matches, and we're technically in the post-show at this point, you know, this is a eFed we run every week at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday nights. And you know, it is an episodic program. We keep continuity week to week. But hey, it's your first time here, and I feel like you've got a pretty good idea of what the stakes of Shawn Satchwell and Josh Kaiser were. So I do try to make sure first-time viewers are able to follow the stories just as effectively as long-time viewers, by kind of giving important background information during matches, so that way you're not lost. Let's see here. I am running like vanilla unmodded Fire Pro, so all these matches are 100% up to RNG. Whoever wins kind of dictates which way the story goes.
But sometimes the game hands me stuff like this, where, like, okay, it would be great if Satchwell won here because he has been on just such a tremendous winning streak, and he has fallen short so many times before. And then, hey, sometimes it throws you one. Very nearly the entire original cast for this is just like, these are just guys that I know that I made in this video game. Like, all of these people are just like straight up people that I know in real life. Of course, you can see the Gatekeeper hanging out in the chats. He made his own eFed, and they are basically a secondary brand that exists on my stream. We haven't seen him around in a little bit, but my friend Nick also made his own eFed. Oop, went the wrong way. And they are also kind of a secondary brand for my stream. But let's see here, Shenzhou, if you saw him hanging out in the chat. Yeah, he's just here in this video game. It's very cool. But that is going to wrap up the main portion of tonight's show. But right now, thing we typically do here, we've got the post-show bonus match. So I'm just going to roll random on for both sides. If you see somebody you like on either side, call out a name. Let us see here. Yeah, that is just straight up you. I'm going to re-roll Riddle. Want to see Suspect? I can make that happen. Shin Budden, as is occasionally called. And yeah, since this is just a bonus match, this is just where I hang out with the chat. And probably figure out who I'm going to throw to after this. Is a good idea. I think that might be the Naito a friend of mine made. Because I'm pretty sure that's not the New Japan DLC Naito. It's definitely the New Japan DLC Despy. I mean, truthfully, it is. Hey, you are welcome to call out any one of those names. There's always a couple opportunities for viewer requests. A pretty common gimmick we run every week is the open challenge, which basically means people in the stream chat can call out names they want to see wrestle. One thing I will say, my roster has not been updated in literal years in some cases. So sometimes you should call out some names you want to see the week before, so I make sure I have them in my save. But yeah, I do want to have like a couple audience participation segments. But yeah, feel free to call somebody you like. And then while you do that, I am going to figure out who is online tonight that I might want to throw to after this. Let's see here. I think I'm going to go with Austin. Mainly because I am curious how Suspect handles Old Stone Cold. Let's see here. But yeah, GK, it's I think the last time you saw me at Vortex was the last time I went to Vortex. Because I know I mentioned my work schedule is getting a little bit more aggressive, which has kind of been the case definitely last week and what will most assuredly be this week. Hopefully things will clear up a little bit by the end of the month. We will see. Oh, yeah. Let's see. One of my friends did the ring mat for us. I might throw to her stream after this because I see she's online right now. I think because she did the graphics work, she got to pick a lot of the sponsor logos. I think the only two that I explicitly said I wanted to be on there was on the far left, the Whale Voice logo is a friend of mine in real life and also like a person whose streams I like. Blake, you can find him at twitch.tv/ALXice. And the Def Jam logo, of course, you can see Suspect from the Def Jam family of video games in this match. I'm almost certain I have a Rick Rude, and if I don't, I will make sure I have one for next week. Yeah, because this is the, like, to be explicitly clear, the, like, last match of the night. But hey, I do hope you come around next time. And you can see if he challenges for Mag.Lo's open challenge spot. It's really funny, too, because if you, like, look at my roster, my current WWE roster is straight up, like, I made this when the game came out. I think when the game came out in early access, even, in 2017, so a good chunk of the people on my WWE roster straight up do not work for that company anymore. It's also wild this game came out in 2017. Like, it does not feel like it's been out that long. Hey, I do appreciate that. Stunner, stunner, stunner. My God. Goes for the cover. It's definitely one of those, like, you can get a pretty good guess. Oh, damn, Suspect's just going in with those clinch punches. You can get a pretty good estimate of how old I am just based on what video game commentary I emulate. So I do $1 Million Dream. He actually won the Mag.Lo Open Challenge with the $1 Million Dream, which was frustrating to me because I don't think he did the stunner once in that match. Oh shit. Got a message from Alpizar about something I wanted to know about. Oh, that message like literally came in months ago. I will admit that is a little bit before my time, so I am 30, so I really only got into WWF around 97, 98. Probably 98, if I'm being honest. For me, the golden era of WWF, for me personally, and I'm 100% doing that thing where it's, oh, what's the best something? It's the thing that when you were like 10 or 12 is mid-2000s SmackDown. Like the Eddie and Angle feud was spectacular. Honestly, not surprised Suspect took that. Suspect is stupid busted. At least in his home game. Okay. Yeah, so you got in, I suppose, a generation and a half before me. Because, yeah, the new generation was kind of its own thing, separate from the late 80s and early 90s. But yeah, it is very much like that same thing, and like, hey, we have a deep nostalgia for something that was in a particular time in our life, and that's kind of neat. But I think I'm going to go ahead and do my sign-off thing and do a quick second check, make sure who I think is streaming is actually streaming, so I can throw to one of my friends. Let us see here. Huh, looks like Dai is actually not terribly far into that model kit. I could throw to him, but I mean, we were just talking about my friend Olivia, who did design our ring mats, so I think I'm going to go ahead and throw to her Beatmania stream. But before I do that, hey, if you liked what you saw tonight, we do this every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at twitch.tv/FerrisCindy. It's a weekly episodic wrestling show, which means we do keep continuity week to week. And we're actually very quickly approaching our 100th episode. I believe that is 3 weeks from now, assuming I don't miss a week. But whether you've been here for a year, whether you've been here for a week, I want to make sure you have a good time, make sure you can follow the action, and I'd like to think I do a pretty good job of that, but you're welcome to come back and be the judge for it yourself. Again, that is 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Sunday nights, right here at twitch.tv/FerrisCindy. Ordinarily, I would tell you I also have a secondary stream on Wednesday nights, but I think that's going to be on hiatus for the foreseeable future, just until my work schedule clears up a little bit. And that kind of also means any side and bonus games that I like to do, also probably going to be on hold for a little bit, but who knows? I have been known to surprise people. So if a bonus stream pops up, hope to see y'all there, and hope to see y'all next week. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and throw to my good friend Olivia, who is playing 2DX, a game that I did not know that the two capital I's were Roman numeral 2. until this calendar year. Yeah. Yeah, she is huge into rhythm games. But haven't exactly been my bag. But hey, you know, you want to support your friends. So I will catch y'all down the road and send y'all on your way. Catch y'all later on.